What is going on, guys? Today I have my tt02. Love this car. I think it handles very nice. Doesn't need much upgrade, stock out of the box. I think I've got the higher speed spur gear. I've got the metal drive shaft couplings. I believe I've got a lock diff in the rear, oil filled shocks, and the metal steering housing with a bolt through kit. Bolt through kit just stops the slop in the steering. Well, most of it anyway. There is still quite a bit. 3750 kV motor. It is only a cheap ESC and motor combo. Little cheap servo, but it does the job. Gets around the track nicely. It's a very fast little car, to be honest, when you run it at 2-cell LiPo. I've crashed it more than enough times. See if I can find some photos of that to put in. Rebuilt it and crashed it again, and today I just wanted to look into making a new body shell for it. So I have here a Nisan Skyline r32, r33. Yeah, I have got a reference photo. Might have a little black wing on it, a little black lip down here. I've got the custom made tt02 front splitters that I want to go with it, and if it looks nice I might get the rear diffuser. If not, then I'll just go with a standard big boy exhaust to come out the back. Yeah, I want to put a little radiator or intercooler in the front with the CCRC brand in it. Maybe even vinyl wrap the bonnet, sorry. I've got a light kit to put in with all the light buckets, and then I don't know, I was thinking about putting like a little dashboard inside of it and trying to go for the scale look, but who knows, we'll just have to see how it turns out. So let's get into it. So the colours I've chosen for the car are the Tamiya ts23 gunmetal black and the PS1 white. I've got a photo of reference of what I want the car to look like or what I'm going for. So yeah, let's get the scissors, start cutting the body shell out, and then we can start sanding down and prepping for paint. Okay, so I just want to start by cutting all the way around the lower lip just to get the outer shape of the car, and I'll cut the wheel arches out after. Okay, so there's a little bit of trimming left. Overall it's pretty good. I'm just going to finish cutting out the car off camera. I'll come back to you when I've finished and I'll show you the end result, and then we'll get to prepping the body, washing it and painting it. As you can see, guys, finished cutting out the body now. I think the wheel arches look nice, they sit nice. This is what I mean about the front splitter. Just needs to come in just a tiny bit, come out, sorry, just a tiny bit. Probably about another 4mm on the end of it. I'll do custom design these. If anyone is interested, please let me know. Can do the same for the rear splitters. I'm not sure if I'd like a rear splitter in my car, or if I just want to print myself off some sort of exhaust to make it look nice. But there we have it, guys. It's all cut out now, ready for the paint, the prep. Next thing I'm going to do is put the holes for the body pins to go through. Body posts, sorry, apologies. Right, so I'm just going to take this body reamer. I'm going to pre-marked holes, seeing as it is a Tamiya body, and it's a Tamiya car. Don't want to go too much with these. It's better to do not enough than too much. And go back and make it a little bit wider later. Look at that. Sits on there lovely. Now, don't know if you can see that. We've got lovely clearance on the wheels. I could drop it a little bit if I wanted to in the front. My rear wheels, they can fit inside the arches too, just. I think that looks really nice. Just enough clearance. I don't know if you can see my little scale garage taking place in the background. I am working on a workbench. I'm going to get rid of some of them tyres. Start making it look like a garage. Eventually get a lift to lift the cars up. I think that would be very cool. So I'm going to take the body indoors now. Give it a wash down with a bit of soapy water. Any mould release that the manufacturer might have put on the inside of the body shell needs to be washed off, just so the paint can stick nicely. And then I'm going to bring it back, and then we're going to start masking all the windows up, the lights up. Might need to cut the front section of the bumper out with my X-Acto knife. And then once we've masked it all up, we can start painting. Okay, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's actually a new day. Really started raining the other day, so I left it, and it's been raining ever since for the last few days. It still looks like it's going to rain today, so I'm going to set up a little paint booth inside in front of the window and just have the doors open, so if it does start raining, I don't lose what I've just done. Ruin the body shell. So we're going to start by masking up the windows, all the lights, and then we will get to masking off the lowers of the bumpers and the side skirts, because I want them to be black, so I'm going to mask them off and paint them last. And yeah, I suppose let's get to it. So I've got the body all masked up now, looking nice. Parts that are taped over I want to be black, so I'm going to spray the white body first. And I'm going to spray the black undercoat just to give it a bit more of a pop to the colour. And obviously all the lips and everything, once I've finished spraying the white up, I'll remove the rest of the masking, and then I'll be able to spray all the lips black. After I'm done, I want to get my knife and I just want to cut the front grille out. I want to print a little intercooler for it, see what that looks like. So I'm going to get it over to where I'm going to paint it now. It is only a temporary painting space as it is raining, but it should do the job. So I just want to start by giving it a light coat, just to get it sticky, tacky, so then the next coat we put on can be a lot thicker and it shouldn't run as much. So I suppose while that's drying, we should look at some of the other projects we might be seeing. Some of you may have already seen my 1/12 caddy. Just got that all back together. Completely taken out the old electronics and replaced them for a new brushed ESC, which I managed to tuck behind the fairing. There's a new mini micro servo inside of here to lean the rider. The batteries, the dual motors, they're still the original motors, although they can't run backwards because for some reason they set fire. But yeah, that's yet to go to the track. It is waiting. This is the tt02 we're doing now. This is my track tt02. Like I say, I've had this car for a long time, smashed it to pieces. A lot of people say they're toy grade, which virtually they are, but they are a very fun car. You know, if you're smiling, then you're doing it right, I suppose. You haven't got to have the most high-tech equipment, as long as it goes around the track and you can have some fun. Cheap upgrades, cheap repairs, I'd say they're good little cars. I've got my project tt02 Drift, which is my next project that you'll see on the channel. My little scale garage that I'm working on. I like the idea of having a 2-car garage. I'm going to get a car lift on one side to be able to lift the cars up. What else have I got? I've got my little TL01 that I'm building for my daughter. We've got the Nitro monster truck. It's not amazing, but it's a good little runner. Very rarely stalls, jumps quite well. Needs a little bit of work, so I want to try and make some custom parts, possibly from the CNC machine. I know they're old cars and I know you can just buy one cheap, but it'll be fun, so why not? You've got, I believe it's an FTX, just like a little nitro car. Brought this off my friend. He's selling them cheap, but the car come and there was loads of problems with the engine, so stripped it down, rebuilt it. I'm not actually sure what was wrong with it, but as soon as we put it back together and everything works fine, it starts and it runs and it doesn't stall. Got a whole load of body shells that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I've got a little toy helicopter, but I was wondering if I could make it any better and make it actually be able to fly outside. At the minute it does go up, but it just flies off, I suppose, because of the wind. But yeah, that's some of the projects, and here is my newest one, Project F1, which I want to 3D print a fully working RCF1 car. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, let me know what you think, but I'll get back to the video now, because the body shell should be dry enough. Alright, so I'm just going to finish spraying the white now. Second coat, and then after this coat I'll have a little look to see shine the light through it. There we go. Another 10 minutes to dry. So I'm going to do a third coat now. Just go up close with the light. Any spots I can see the light shining through. There's a little patch on the ceiling, roof, sorry. Other than that, it looks pretty good, but I'm just going to go around off camera, do that, and give it its third coat, and then start removing the masking once that dries, so I can get my black in, and then yeah, I'll get back to you when I spray the black. Okay, I think that's enough for the white. Really like that colour on the car. You'll have to let me know what you think. And give it another 10-20 minutes. Now I'm going to come back. I'm going to peel the mask off. Not the windows, just the skirts and the bottoms of the bumpers. And spray them black and the whole underneath of the car black. And then we can sort out pulling out the... Easier just to take off. It looks nice. I know it's wet on one side. That's due to the rain, which is why I've laid it down while it dries. But yeah, I think it looks quite nice. Oh no, I should have done the front grille black. No worries. Spray it on this side. Okay, so I'm just going to take it down now, take the tape off and give it its undercoat. I'm just going to go and put the undercoat on now of the gunmetal black. As you can see, I've removed all of the tape, so hopefully we'll have nice black lips everywhere. I'm going to go get that done now. Ooh. Okay, turn it by that. And that is why you should always wear gloves. But gonna let this dry. Probably leave it hanging till the morning. As you can see, I quite like that gunmetal colour actually. I should have maybe used that on the rest of the car. Who knows, my Sylvia might even get that. But as you can see, looks fairly decent. I know there's a lot of overspray on the body. I don't think that makes much of a difference because we are going to peel the thing off. It does look a little bit dirty, but I believe that's just back spray on top of the film. Don't think that's underneath. I think that looks quite nice. A little front lip on the front. Give that a couple of hours to dry, and I'll peel the rest of the stickers off, masks off, sorry, and then show you the end result. Okay, so as you can see now, finished peeling the masks off. Load of overspray on the outside of the body, but don't worry, we've got plastic film to take off yet. So let's start doing that. It's the most satisfying part, I think. So, ready. Body shell there, little black clips. Not too bad. Better bundle. I think that's on the inside. It's okay. doing a body show like this. 2 Tamiya. Nice. There we have it. I think it looks quite nice. There's quite a few mistakes on it, but hey ho, we know for next time. Definitely let them colours dry properly. I believe I don't actually know what's happened here. It's almost like the paint's just ran around here, but I haven't got a clue why it's done that. Other than that, all looks okay. I think it looks quite nice. Can't wait to see it going around the track. The wheels sound very plasticky at the minute because they're just drift wheels. That's it without the front splitter. I want to get the front splitter on. But yeah, that's it guys. That's my body shell for now. Next episode, get the light kit in. We're cutting out the front grille for the intercooler. Yeah. Might service the car, take it apart, new bearings, new whatever, screws. It is getting a bit rusted. I did take it out in the snow probably a couple of months ago, let it dry off and everything just seems to have gone rusted from that point. But it's alright, time for a rebuild. I think it's looking good, don't think it's looking too bad. So, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, you want to see the car go around the track, you want to see the 112 Ducati, then like, subscribe to the video, and there'll be much more like this. Remember, we're trying to build the F1 car, a few other little projects, got the crawlers that I need to rebuild. Yeah, see you soon.